got problems, then say some. Chopper come out of the box like a motherfucking ray gun. Think you a beast, but you ain't one. You are not on the same page as a kid, you just page one. They had no luck, I had to make some. When I get rich, got the Tesla on day one. What color Tesla I want? The red one. What kind of red he want? The Shanks one. My niggas know I got drive, gripping that wheel. I swear niggas got calluses. My team ain't losing, don't know why you challenging. Chopper go like it's Valorant.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, we are back for some more Haikyuu Season 2. Last time we watched episode 21. Today, we'll be watching episode 22. I keep saying today, even though both of these episodes come out on the same day. But regardless, we are here to watch some more Haikyuu. In the last video, we went ahead and finished up episode 21, getting through the majority of the second set between the rematch of Aoba and Karasuno. There were a couple of interesting developments, to say the least. The Mad Dog has been out here really taking Karasuno by a storm. He's an untamed beast. Given by his name, Mad Dog, it makes sense for sure. But they tried their best to sort of acclimate to his wild inclinations as far as how rough his spikes were. You know, he had that little cross where he would cut right past the blockers in the front section and still able to make a point. It's different, to say the least, and Karasuno is, you know, trying their best to, I guess, adapt to his play style. Because that's been the biggest thing, is trying to adapt. Don't just rely on one trick. Don't be a one-trick pony. Try your best to acclimate to the other team's positions, and then the other team will do the same thing. So you'll have to do the same thing once again and keep going back and forth until you hopefully win. The greater team will be the one that is able to adapt to their opponents the best. Karasuno is barely hanging on. Aoba Josai is currently in the lead. I think the match ended off at 21-18. So we'll have to see how this set finishes up, and if we get to see some of the third set. We did get a couple of hints as to how this might turn out. My idea is, because of plot, we're gonna see Aoba Josai come out on top in this second set, and then Karasuno will barely win the third set, which is going to take up the remainder of the season. So we'll have to see how it all plays out. But someone in the stands next to Tanaka's sister did mention that if they don't win this set, he is afraid of how the third one might turn out. But we'll have to see what goes down. That's enough talking. If you would like to watch full reaction, links are always in the description. Takes you over to not BitChute, we don't use that anymore. Streamable and OneDrive, those are the new ones, not BitChute and Google Drive. I'm tired of those processing times, and I think you are too. Streamable and Google Drive, or I'm getting all my drives mixed up. Streamable and OneDrive are going to be the new primary sources for our full reactions. They have been for a little bit by the time this video comes up. So that's done. Good with that. Without any further ado, episode 22, season 2, Haikyuu. Let's go. Even the final match in this entire tournament, man. We still got one more to go. After this, but this episode was crazy, man. I wasn't expecting Yamaguchi to pop off like he did. This was the Yamaguchi episode. We may not have gotten this set, but he definitely proved himself as a competent server, and I'm happy for it. Yamaguchi definitely needed the vote of confidence, and I think he got it here. He was able to really pull himself together and give us the points we needed to have a chance, but unfortunately plot had to get in the way and ruin this second set. Now it is time for the final set against Aoba Josai. This is the deciding match coming up next, but that does it for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode just as much as I did. Next time we'll be completing the season. That's right, 3 episodes to wrap up the second season. Finally wrapping up the second season of Haikyuu. That does it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode just as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one, the finale. Peace.